guided access is a very useful feature within iOS. It's available for iPads and iPhones, so it's not, I'm just using an iPad in this demo, but it is available for the iPhone as well. Essentially what it does, it locks down the app that you're using. Very useful for if you're doing demonstrations, public demonstrations, where you don't want people switching to another app or changing the settings or what have you. That's its main use, for promotional purposes basically. Sometimes you see, if you remember seeing in the shop, that there's iPhones or iPads on display and you can't amend them or anything like that, they're just showing you a demo. Well, this is when guided access comes in handy. Anyway, so I'll show you how it works. First of all, we're going to settings. Okay, go down to accessibility there, and then scroll down to guided access. Is under learning. Okay, it's already set to on at the moment. Gives you a few options on there. Passcode settings. You can set time limits within this. I'll show you this a bit later on. Okay, so we'll give this a go then. It's currently set to on. Now to activate it, you triple click the home button. Okay, we'll go into my calendar here. Okay, so I'm going to activate guided access now by triple clicking the home button. Okay, right, you see there's guided access now. Okay, now you've got a number of options at the bottom here. There's the time limit I was telling you about. You can set the time limit on, and then you can choose a countdown timer, and after that period elapses, then guided access is finished. Okay, we'll look into that in a moment. Touch. So you've got an option on here. Do you want people to be able to access the screen at all, be able to touch the screen? So we'll leave this on for the time being. Hardware buttons. This is what will, so you see the sleep wake button is not activated, neither are the volume buttons, but the motion, i.e. changing from portrait to landscape, and the keyboard is active. Okay, another really useful feature that you can do if you want to disable a certain part of the screen. Okay, so any area you want. Let's just have a look at, let's just stop people amending the settings. Say for instance, bottom left hand corner there, you see that little gear icon, that's the settings. And what we literally do with that finger, you literally draw a little circle or square just around there, and it should recognise it. If it hasn't properly, just move that a little bit more. See that's greyed out there, and you can adjust this accordingly. We'll just leave it like that for the time being. That area of the screen will not be available to touch. Okay, we'll give this a go then. So we press start at the top right hand corner there. Okay, set the passcode. Right, I'm going to set my own one. Okay, guided access has started. So as you can see there, I can access the screen there, but if I try and press the home button, it's not letting me do it. See at the top, guided access is enabled. Triple click the home button to exit. It's the same with when I'm pressing the sleep wake button, it's the same as well. Okay, so let's just check the other buttons. See that plus button works fine there. Change that to day, week. We'll try this gear button at the bottom left hand corner here. You'll see nothing's activating there, so it's locked down. Okay, it's a very useful little feature, this. Okay, triple click it there to get back into it. Of course it'll ask you for the passcode. Okay, we're back to the settings part of it again. Now what we'll do now is we'll do a time limit. Okay, see what exactly happens after. We'll do it after 1 minute, and I'll speed up the process afterwards. So leave that there to 1 minute. We're going to resume. There we go. Time expired. Okay, so you're not able to access the screen at all here. Okay, the only thing you can do is triple click the home button. Okay, very, very useful. Perhaps you could use this for monitoring children. Say you want to give the child access to the iPad for an hour. You could give them this, put it on guided access, get them to have all access essentially, so you can get rid of the feature at the bottom down there, so nothing is greyed out on the screen. They can use everything, the iPad, and after an hour it will stop. So this can be a very useful tool for monitoring the amount of time your child spends on the iPad or the iPhone, whatever device you're using. So that is it. It's a very, very useful feature that I've recently learnt myself, and its main use, I would imagine, it would be for promotional events, demonstrations with the public, but also as a side option, as a parent, being able to monitor how long your child stays on, or even how they use the iPad or iPhone, whatever. So I hope this is helpful. Thanks guys, and see you soon.